Hey there, welcome back to my channel. We're doing a really easy, easy brown smoky eye look. We are using the Chocolates by Juvia's Place and only like 3 or 4 eyeshadow brushes. So it's beginner friendly and let's just get right into it. We're starting with a pretty dense eyeshadow brush and one of the darker browns from this palette. And we're gonna pack this all over the lid. And I'm sort of going to follow my natural crease, but I do want to kind of go outside the line a little bit because I want it to be a rounder shape and my eye is more of an almond shape. So by kind of fudging where we place this a little bit, we can kind of like cheat that shape. And once you kind of know where you want it to end, so I've tapped sort of an outline and then smooth that over. And once you know where you want it to end, you can just go ahead and just press that shadow in all over the lid. And we're also going to take this down to the lower lash line. So I'm just using the same brush, but I'm using the edge and just pressing it into the lower lash line. Sometimes it helps if you go like this. These help stretch out the lower lash line a little bit so that you can really get that brush in there. And you want to make sure that you apply some shadow in this corner area because you want the top and the bottom to connect. So I'm just using the edge again and just placing some shadow in that outer corner. Don't worry if it looks a little crazy because we're going to blend it out. Now that the brown's on, we're going to take a smaller like crease brush and we're going to go in with this lighter brown shade and buff that brown out, and that's going to start to create the smoky effect. So I'm focusing sort of on that edge where that first darker brown ends, and you also just want to lightly make sure that you're taking this into this corner here so that you have color all throughout the eye. But of course you don't want like an intense amount of color right there. It'll look a little crazy. And now I'm going to take it the rest of the way across. I'm really focusing the color on that crease area and then blending it upward. And now we're gonna take this brown, the lighter brown, onto the lower lash line. And again, we're using it to blend that darker brown out. And you wanna make sure that you put some of it in that outer corner to blend out so that that's not too harsh and intense. And in the outer corner area, I'm using some circular motions to get a nice blend. Now we're going to take a really big fluffy brush and go in with this light tan shade, and we're just going to buff that into the brow bone area as a little bit of a highlight. So I'm not using a lot because I don't want a really intense brow bone highlight. I've only dipped it in once, and then I'm just buffing out this sort of like area right under the brow bone. I'm also going to take it in here just to soften any line that's like right under the brow bone, so that everything is nice and blended. And then as a last sort of cleanup step, I'm just going to swirl this in little soft motions right on the very outer edge, just to give a nice blend out. And as a last step, I'm just going to go in with a liner brush and that first dark brown and just place it near the lash line, just in case there's any areas where I didn't really get it good or that brush couldn't get close enough to the lash line. And that's it. I told you that this was going to be pretty easy. I'm going to apply some mascara and some lashes. The lash is sort of fluffy to make this look a little more dramatic. I don't remember exactly which lash it is because I lost the box. And this is the final look. I know I usually go for a nude lip, but I thought I'd switch it up and do something a little berry tone to spice it up a bit. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I have a new video every single Tuesday and Thursday, and hit that notification bell so you can be one of the first to know when there is a new video, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.